to you from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, I'm just trying to match your style.
I now know why guys wear shades when they come to the Staples Center. They have a bright future. While I'm taking mine off, I'm ready to see a star on the court tonight.
The credit card bill is coming your way. So is the start of this one. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. To Wade. Nothing going here on that drive. Wade with the fadeaway. Burns it to Anthony. Great looking vision. Ah, the monster stuff.
That probably won't.
Add 2 points to the board.
Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
It's Washington with the basketball. There it is, John Wall.
We're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Davis. Dwayne Wade rocking the rim.
He has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
James up against Mahinmi. Has a chance. LeBron James missed
Exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Now the Wizards going to take the timeout as they'll go over some tactics now.
But he's also finding his rhythm.
LeBron guarded by Bryant. Sets him up. Flushes down the slam.
Great plays are made.
Rondo with the basketball. His team down 9. Nice pace. Sets it up. Anthony Davis. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
LeBron into the front court. They trail by 7. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. Beal to Wall. LeBron James sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Kyle Kuzma. How you practice lead. 17-footer at the buzzer. It's good at the buzzer. He got it out well. To Wall. It was right there. It's Cook with the basketball. Down 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's a big finish.
See anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Going to launch beyond the arc. No issues for Kuzma. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot to Wall. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Wall with the fadeaway. It's Washington with the basketball. Ish Smith to Beal. Oh, he had it. Nice follow-up on the to Anthony. Anthony Davis sends it away. Yes, Carmelo Anthony.
The ball slipped.
Knocked loose. Wizards come up with it. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Ish Smith trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 66%. Free throw try, off the mark. Los Angeles, they have it. James against Mahimi. Yeah, good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. LBJ with it. Trying to cash in. And a putback slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboard.
Missed a wide open look.
I agree, I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Oh, and here comes the screen. Ish Smith up against Cook. Beyond the arc for 3.
He has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Ish Smith at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He struggled so far. Off the mark on his free throw. Los Angeles has the basketball to Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Has a look. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year, averaged around 16 a game. The lowest total of his 15-year career. Wow.
To Cousins. He throws it down.
Play like that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Anthony against Cousins. The screen sets him up for 2.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
James to Wade. From long range, he'll still beat you. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Anthony. Offensive rebound. LeBron James swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
That pass stolen by the Wizards.
That's me, I got it.
Anthony. Nice pass to set things up.
Way to hit.
To Wade. Gets it in the right corner. Davis. LeBron James Now 4 for 9.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Deep left corner. Beal. DeMarcus Cousins pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening. In the slam. To Cousins. With a drop step. DeMarcus Cousins, 4 out of 7.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were gonna have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
James up against Mahinmi. Davis buries it on the catch and shoot. Good.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
It goes down.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Into the front court comes Wall. His guys down 11. Fight to shoot for Washington. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Quinn Cook against Mahinmi. To Cousins. The drive, right to the basket. Down to 5, down to 4 to shoot. Oh, straight down the middle. Now a steal by Washington. Oh, Jay, he commands the... Anthony Davis, huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Lays it up and in.
Together as teammates.
Cook to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen and flushes it down. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. DeMarcus Cousins with that shot. He's... Wall.
Hey, switch.
To Smith.
Gotta come through.
Turns and slams it.
Whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
I got him. Shot the ball.
Here comes the screen. Has a look. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Dwayne Wade gets it in the left corner. Davis, it's good.
And they're relentless with these long shots.
Beal. To Anthony. Nice finish at the rim. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players.
Leaves his man in the... Wade had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Beal to Wall. Stuffs it down with the...
Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
To James. And finishes strong.
It's not every day that you...
It's Wall. He had all day and all night to knock...
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
JaVale McGee tips it. Incredible. 6 tonight. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for Washington Wizards, number 28, Jan Mahinmi.
going to the free throw line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Isaiah Thomas at the line for 2 shots. A career 87% from the line. First free throw is good. And gets both. To James. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Isaiah Thomas in a matchup with Boogie. Can't connect from in close. Across the timeline comes James. It's an 8-point lead. Surveys the floor. Stuffs it down with the... James to Cousins. Knocked loose. The offense. Takes stock of the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. To Cousins.
Make it tough on him. Make it tough on him.
Going to launch beyond. Quinn Cook defended by Wall. Now a steal by Washington. To Wall. Off the assist.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
LeBron into the front court. His team on top by 8. To Cousins. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Whistle stops play. Timeout for Washington. Davis. And knocks it down.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
James to Cousins. To Davis. Shot from the lane won't go. Around the perimeter. That pass stolen by the Wizards.
Hey, locked up.
To Wall.
Got him. Double. Screen left.
Flushes it home.
You want to go.
Screen,
Isaiah Thomas, defended by Cousins. And it's Cook who grabs the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whoop, that's a scary thing to watch.
The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers emerged victorious after a tight finish. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Wizards just couldn't close this one out. The way they shot the ball was outstanding. But even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today.
Game track. Assists.
I was really impressed by the way these teams shared the ball. As you can see in these highlights, the ball movement was spectacular. It can't be said enough. The extra pass can make all of the difference.
Player of the game.
DeMarcus Cousins was happy to throw down plenty of dunks. And if the defense happened to be there, he brought them along for the ride.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Take a look at the upcoming games for the Los Angeles Lakers. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.